Hey there! Welcome to Growing Up with Emily, a Lingokids podcast that helps kids discover how to be whatever they want to be.
Growing up, we'll be tall enough to reach the sky. Growing up, no one else gets to decide what we'll be when we grow up.
Words I would use to describe a stunt person would be brave, smart, focused, a team player, and adventurous. There's so many different ways you can be a stunt person that you can really just follow any direction that you think's the coolest. But whatever you do, definitely put a lot of focus and energy and don't give up because it's gonna be hard, but that's what makes it worth it. My name is Caitlin Hutson and I am a professional stunt woman.
What job should Winston and I check out today? Maybe something big. Something... Uh-oh, something fell. Winston! Oh, are you okay? Winston! Was that you? Oh, I thought I heard something fall.
And cut!
Winston, what are you doing out in the yard? And in a pile of cardboard boxes? Oh, are you hurt?
Oh, hey, Emily. No, I am totally okay. I was watching an awesome action movie last night where this ninja kicked straight through a wall. And it looked so cool that I tried to copy it using these cardboard boxes. And I guess I kind of fell over.
You gotta be careful with stuff like that, Winston.
Whew. I know, Emily. Sorry. But the ninja on TV made it look so easy.
That's because his job is to make it look easy. Wait a minute. You've just given me a brilliant idea, Winston.
I have?
I was trying to think of a great job for us to explore today, and here it is, right in front of my face, or rather, on the ground in a pile of boxes.
What is it, Emily? Are we gonna learn to be ninjas?
Today, you and I are going to scissor kick headfirst into the awesome job of stunt performers.
Stunt performers?
Just like that ninja in the movie you watched. That wasn't a real ninja. Of course, it actually probably wasn't even the actor who was playing the ninja. It was a stunt person who stepped in to do the cool kick for the actor.
Huh? I knew it wasn't a real ninja, Emily. But what do you mean it wasn't the actor playing the ninja?
Why don't we actually hear about this from a pro? I've got an interactive audiobook I want to play for you. Here it is. This book is about a stunt performer and actress named Caitlin Hutson, who lives and works in LA. There are all these photos of her training to do kicks and flips, but you can also push these buttons to hear her talk about her job.
I'm a professional stunt woman. I grew up in lots of different sports. I did karate, I was a dancer, I did gymnastics, I played soccer. I was the kind of kid who just always liked to be doing something.
I wonder if all stunt performers practice lots of sports like Caitlin, and from a young age. I guess you gotta be pretty strong if you're gonna be doing fake fights and car chases, right, Emily?
Yeah, staying healthy and in shape is definitely an important part of a stunt performer's job, Winston. You never know when you might get a call to do something that's really physically demanding in a movie or a show, but it's not just about being an athlete.
I also was very heavily involved in theater. I liked being on the stage, I liked performing for people, and I followed those passions all the way to high school, to college. And when I was in college, I found out about an audition for a stunt show at a theme park that was based on the Three Musketeers. And they were looking for women who were actors who could also fight or had a martial arts background. And I was like, oh, that's me. So I auditioned and I got that job, and that's how I discovered the role of a stunt person. So I learned all about that and auditioned for more shows, and then used the money I saved doing that to move out to Hollywood and then pursue stunts and acting for film.
Wow, that's pretty awesome. I wonder if it was easy for her to start doing stunts in film and TV.
Want to go to the next page?
Oh, it's a photo of Caitlin at a gym with lots of other people. They're all wearing special pads. And here she's doing a backflip, play fighting with a group of friends using swords and shields. Awesome! Hey, we should visit a stunt gym like Caitlin's. I want to see what it's like. Can we, Emily? Please, please, please. Come on, do your magic thing.
All right, close your eyes. You ready? Here we go.
Whoa, this place is unreal, Emily. There are so many people working on all kinds of different stunts.
Oh, those two stunt people are rehearsing a sword fight using wooden swords. Check it out.
Hey, I bet that's how they plan lightsaber fights in Star Wars. Oh, and that guy's climbing up that tall ladder way up to that platform near the ceiling.
Oh, wow. He's about to practice a free fall, Winston. Like in those action movies where you see someone falling out of a plane.
He's so high up there. I'm worried for him, Emily.
Oh, it's okay, Winston. He's a pro. Not only do some people know how to fall in ways that won't hurt them, but check it out. Below him, down on the ground, you'll notice a big airbag that's inflated called a header. It'll keep him safe when he lands.
Here he goes. Oh, you were right. That airbag kept the stuntman safe.
And so did the way he landed on it, flat on his back, like an expert.
I'd love to find out a bit more about Caitlin Hutson. Can we pick up where we left off, Emily?
I am a fight specialist, so I do a lot of fighting, which also includes flipping, like gymnastics, and falling on the ground and making it look like it hurts without it actually hurting. That's where the skill comes in. So when you're watching an action movie, like a superhero movie where the heroes are doing lots of crazy fights in the air, or a comedy where someone takes a really big fall and it's really funny, most of the time it's not actually the actors doing those things, because it takes a lot of training to be able to do those things in a way that looks good and is also safe. And if we do our job right, everyone thinks it was just the actor doing it, because that helps with the magic of the movie.
I get it now. So the people making the movie make it look like the main actor is doing all of their own stunts.
It's a lot of work, Winston, and it's the job of the stunt performer to make sure that no one knows that it's not the actor doing the stunt.
Do any actors do their own stunts though, Emily? I feel like I would want to if I was an actor.
Some actors who are in shape and who've had the proper training do like to do their own stunts, like Tom Cruise. But some stunt people are actually actors as well, like Jackie Chan.
Jackie Chan? Who's that?
Jackie Chan's a very famous stunt person turned actor, Winston. He trained his whole life in China studying music, dance, and martial arts. Hey, why don't we make a visit to a real movie set? Who knows? Maybe we'll get to check out a real stunt scene.
Are you kidding? I'd love to. I've never been on a movie set before, Emily.
Okay, here we go.
No way! Is this a Wild West movie set? Everything looks so real. The saloon, the tumbleweed blowing down the dusty road. Even those cowboys look legit. This is unbelievable.
Quiet on the set! Lights!
Oh, shh. I think they're about to start filming, Winston.
Places! Cowboy Corral Capers, scene 24, take 3. Camera, and action!
This town ain't big enough for the two of us. It's only got one house. So I suggest you get out of here pronto. No? Suit yourself, cowboy.
Cut! Great job, everyone!
That was so cool! That stunt guy flew back into that horse trough after he pretended to get shot. It looks so real.
Yep, and now he's totally fine and getting dried off.
All right, take 5, everyone!
Ooh, looks like the actors are going on a break.
Whew, about time we took a break. All this action is wearing me out. What an exciting and important job, Emily.
Yeah, but safety is a big part of the profession, Winston. Nowadays, there are lots of safety measures in place to keep accidents and injuries down to a minimum, as Caitlin explains in this bit here.
So, my most memorable stunt, I was working on a show called Lucifer, which is on Netflix, and I was working for a mentor of mine, and I had to take a really big fall called a flatback, where you jump and you land flat on your back, almost like if you were gonna fall into bed, except instead of it being soft, it's the ground. Don't try this at home, kids. So I spent 2 weeks just training flatbacks nonstop. I showed up to set every single day, padded head to toe in my safety gear, ready to do this stunt, and every day we wouldn't get to it.
Caitlin must have learned to be super patient while waiting around on set all summer. Do you think she ever got to do her stunt?
Ooh, let's find out. I want to take a quick minute to tell you and our listeners about Lingokids. You know how I start every episode by saying that it's a Lingokids podcast? Well, Lingokids is the #1 learning app for kids. They believe that learning can be fun, and I think so too. They transform screen time with educational and interactive games, videos, and songs. And you can play all these on their app.
And it wasn't until the last day of shooting, the last hour, finally they were like, okay, we're gonna do the stunt. At this point, I'm just like, I'm over it. But now you have to snap back into focus because this is the time. And you have to be as ready to do it then as you were on day one. So they roll cameras, they say, okay, you're gonna run forward, you're gonna swing your sword at the guy and he's gonna blast you backwards and you're gonna take your fall. I'm like, all right, I got this. And they say action and I start going and I jump the highest I've ever jumped in my life. And they loved it. And I'm no longer scared of that kind of stunt. It was my biggest fear. And then doing it kind of just broke this barrier for me.
Whoa, what a great story! It must feel pretty nice when all the hard work you put into something pays off, like Caitlin's stunt. Maybe I should try it.
Hold it right there, buddy. Remember, these stunts are definitely something you should never try at home. Stunt people like Caitlin train for weeks or even months for a single stunt to make sure that they do it in the right way and don't get hurt.
Oh, okay, Emily. Maybe I can find a stunt class at my local gym. That way I can get taught by the pros.
Okay, but you promise you won't try to do any stunts on your own?
I promise.
Okay, good, Winston. Because as far as I'm concerned, a safe stunt is the only type of stunt.
Definitely. Ooh, oh, we're almost at the end of the book, Emily.
To become a stunt performer, try to train some sort of sport. It could be gymnastics, it could be martial arts, it could be dance, but really any sport will help build skills to be a stunt person in the future. I also think doing acting or theater, because it's not just about doing the moves, it's about performing the moves. That's one thing a lot of people tend to overlook. Watch action movies that you're very inspired by and see the kinds of things they're doing and study those things. And just research stunt people that you like, see what they do, see what they train. There's so many different ways you can be a stunt person that you can really just follow any direction that you think's the coolest. But whatever you do, definitely put a lot of focus and energy and don't give up because it's gonna be hard, but that's what makes it worth it.
Wow, being a stunt person is really an exciting job. Training to do tricks and flips, it sounds like a blast. Sign me up.
Caitlin has made an awesome case for being a stunt person. That's all the time we have today on Growing Up. Remember, the people you see doing stunts on screen are trained professionals. You should never try to copy them at home. If you want to learn more about stunts, there are many schools and gyms that can get you ready. See you next time.
You dream of becoming a dancer, a lion trainer, celebrity chauffeur. Fly to the moon to count the stars, or maybe race fast cars. If we dream it, we can do anything we want. Close your eyes, you'll see it. You have to believe it. Growing up, we'll be tall enough to reach the sky. Growing up, no one else gets to decide what we'll be when we grow up.
More songs, activities, and podcasts on our YouTube channels.